Just because a bird lands does not mean that you have to make a nest for it. I've had a tendency for the majority of my life to collect ideas. I wonder if everyone is a hoarder of something. We see all those videos online and TV programs maybe where people are hoarding things in their home and storing things up in their home to feel safe or to feel like they don't want to waste something so they don't get rid of it. Maybe we have people who hoard adventures. Of course, you can't keep adventures like you can with stuff, but maybe there's a book hoarder. I have had a tendency to hoard ideas, possibilities, notes and notes and notes upon notes, documents full of notes, ideas, possibilities, things I might want to do, creative things that I might want to do, potential ideas for business or purpose or meaning, things I want to do with people, things I want to create in general, maybe just little projects, things to do around the home. Just because a bird lands does not mean that you have to build a nest for that bird. I'm saying it again. I'll probably say it another time. This really spoke to me today because I'm going through something that is asking me to release, to subtract, to let go. Nothing external. It doesn't have anything to do with my family or my friends or my part-time job. It has to do with something internal. It has to do with maybe the psychic load, the mental load, the emotional load of hoarding ideas, hoarding possibilities, being afraid to let go of ideas and possibilities because what if I'll want to use them sometime? I don't want to forget about them. And in some way, I think that whether it's ideas or possibilities or books or other things, ways of being, pictures maybe, whatever it is that we are holding on to, whatever it is that we are unable to let go of because there is some kind of fear or attachment going on, those things are taking up mental space. And a lot of the time they are also taking our energy. Today when I was journaling and I was thinking about all the things that I might potentially let go of, all the things that are coming into question right now, I was thinking of myself and imagining that I was on a hike through the woods. Easy to imagine up here in the woods. It was a beautiful path. narrow but beautiful. Plenty of woods, nature, animals, fresh smelling. But on my back was a large backpack. And as I'm traveling, I'm noticing that the shoulder straps are getting heavy and tight right here. They don't quite fit right. It's like I just keep wanna shrug it off, move my shoulders, reposition myself, tighten the straps, figure out a better way to wear the backpack because there's so much stuff in my backpack. Because in my backpack are all the things I think I might need for the future, all the possibilities, of what might come along, what might serve useful on my path. And if we think about that in terms of an actual hike, an actual trail that we're going down, maybe we've gone on a camping trip, there are a lot of potential things that we could need along the trail that would serve useful, that would be helpful, that would be protective, that would be needed along our journey. So in my backpack, my proverbial backpack, I'm carrying all these things. It's really heavy. My shoulders are strained. I'm tightening the pack. I'm trying to rearrange it in a way that I can carry it. And I'm in and out of the bag, trying to reorganize it. Put different gear in different pockets, pack it differently, pack it better, pack it so that soft things are against my back. Do everything I can so that what I have in my backpack is easier to carry. But over the years, going down this trail, I've noticed that no matter how I organize, no matter how hard I try to roll up the clothing just well, the sleeping bag, organize the food and the supplies, that no matter what I do, my backpack still feels heavy. It still doesn't feel right to me. It still feels like I need to get rid of some of this. I need to let go of some of this. So instead of reorganizing the pack, I'm going to take things out and I'm going to leave them on the trail. Maybe someone else will need them. Maybe they will eventually get buried by the dirt and the earth will consume it. That's okay. I will lighten my load. I will release what is too heavy for me to carry in my backpack. Because it's not about how I reorganize. It's not about how I refit the backpack. It's about what's inside the backpack. And trusting that whatever I need along the trail will be provided for me. That I don't have to save everything. I don't have to keep everything. I don't have to remember everything. If you are a skilled camper, or I'm trying to think of the word that it is right now, I can't think of it, but maybe a survival strategist or a person who knows a lot about surviving in the wild, you know that you can survive in the wild without anything. As long as you have fire and shelter and water, you're good. So, leaving out things from the backpack that are causing it to be too heavy, too clanky. Something about my backpack being a sensitive body is that everything in the backpack is clanking around together. I'm hearing all these things in my backpack. There's cups and plates banging around next to each other. There's crumpling sounds from the bags going on. There's movements and strange things, and all of that I'm aware of just hanging around in the backpack. So to release them means less noise, less mental clutter, less emotional attachments, less awareness of what is on my back, only carrying what is necessary. That spirit, as I go, will guide me to the tools, the resources, the food, the people that I need along the way, along the trail. Who knows how much will be left in my backpack? What if there's nothing left eventually? The emotion that I feel come to my face, my eyes, my body is not one of fear, but of simple pleasure. Of release. Release into the arms of the divine. Knowing, trusting, surrendering. That there is nothing to fear. That what we need will always be supplied for us. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. This trail does not ask for anyone to carry such a heavy load that it is difficult to walk, difficult to maneuver. What are you carrying in your backpack? What tools and resources, things, ideas, plans, people are you carrying? Not only in your proverbial backpack, but on your body. What is distracting you from your path ahead? From the trail that is meant for you? What is weighing you down as you open yourself up to your purpose, your mission? True meaning in life, expansiveness, simplicity. And back to that phrase again. Just because a bird lands does not mean you need to make a nest for it. For me, the birds that land are ideas and possibilities. What are the birds that want to land with you that you can simply say hello to and then goodbye to? What are the birds that land that you don't need to make a nest for? What are the birds that have made a nest, have hatched their young, and have flown off, but the nest is still there, empty, What nest can you let go of? Nests and birds and backpacks and trails. What do they all have in common? Being in nature, being natural, being natural on your path. Maybe that does mean being more in nature and letting go of technology, being inside too much. But what I'm talking about is proverbial nature. What is in your nature? What is natural for you? If you are in the wild on your trail, your perfect trail, the one that's most aligned with you and your purpose, your mission, meaning, what is natural on your trail? What comes naturally to you? What feels like nature to you? What feels like connecting with nature, raw nature, without all the things in the backpack, without all the things and the birds in the nest? May you discover what is appropriate for your backpack. And may you release the birds and the nests that don't need to stay.